اهلا بيكم يا شباب، عشتونا والله. اخباركم ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا بخير. يلا، احتمال كبير نقفلها النهارده، نشوف ايه اللي فاضل لنا. بسم الله. نجيب اخر التطوير.
Confringo! Bombarder! Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Confringo! Revelio.
مش هينفع نختصر، شكلها كده مش هينفع نختصر.
Revelio. Repulsor. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Repulsor. That wasn't so difficult.
نفعلها. خلاص. بقى عندي كمين.
Revelio.
Any who oppose Renrock will be eliminated. What was that?
طيب خلصنا دي. شوف الكوستات اللي عندي.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. Tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs...
بس نروح نبيع الحاجة اللي كانت معايا دي عشان ما نضطرش. ممنوع.
I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
أهلا وسهلا باللي معانا. حيا الله.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around
Revelio.
here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. You should look around.
Cannibal children!
Confringo!
Ashwinders! We were right.
Expelliarmus!
I think that one hurt.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
What do you think?
Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Expulsor! Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
They got what they deserved.
You're not even trying. Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Do you want to concede now? Must prolong this.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Reducto!
Expelliarmus!
تشتغلش.
Expelliarmus!
Busso!
Confringo!
This moment, Mr. Holmes.
Bombarda! Defender!
So very. Expulso!
Confringo!
So.
Natty! No! Natty!
ماتت. وهتموت يا بت. بس عاش.
Revelio! Aloha Mora!
اصبر اصبر.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
انا اكلمها ازاي دي؟
I used to ask my parents every
It is good to see you, my friend.
wonder if they know.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
What on earth possessed you to do something like that?
I don't know, but what other choice did I have? You were in danger.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well,
You quickly made the choice to protect me.
I did what I had to, and I would do it again. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice, based on instinct, my father. You, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? Taking down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us, because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
I need to catch up on my luck.
Revelio.
ده بيرجع ليه؟ يا طيب نعمل ايه؟ نبيع الحاجة اللي معانا الأول عشان نفضي مكان.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Wishes you safe and wondrous travel.
نروح بقى الأوضة بتاعتنا.
You've made marvelous improvements here. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
نروح نطور اللبس صح نسيت. وبقى فاضل اخر مهمة نشوفها بقى. اروح ازاي؟ طيب
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Revelio.
We can only hope that we're late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. Damn, the goblins. Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
We must be getting closer. Renrook will be pleased with our progress. Not quiet here. Now nice. More of them. Expelliarmus. Can't bother. can't stop us. Your spell's glowing.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go. I see it.
You will not take what's not yours, country sour. Trolls ought to make quick work of them.
Confringo!
You can't stop us. Ranrock will reign supreme.
Expelliarmus! Expose Bombarda!
Confringo.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Revelio!
This one's got no match for us.
A dead end. Now what?
Professor! That wall! That's the way forward!
Very perceptive,
Revelio!
young friend. It worked. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos!
Revelio!
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Enjoy suffering. What? They're living units.
Expelliarmus!
Fools of a feather. Let's get this over with. Let your best. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Bombarda!
You two against Ren.
Expelliarmus!
Abort his arms. I won't rest.
Bombarda!
Dead. Where is that?
Expelliarmus!
Potato! Your time is short, sire.
Bombarda! These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way. Revelio.
كل دول مش انا حاجه كل دول هم وصلوا
goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
They got this.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show the beasts who's in charge. The timing couldn't be better, Professor Hankins. Thank you, Professor.
Such arrogance. More of Ranrock's damn loyalists. I shall have been myself.
Expelliarmus! Come up here!
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! For Monster Dog! Not your best no. You're going to leave them for the rest of us.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
Get away with that. You won't stop.
تحدي تاني بالليل.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for.
Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen, what about Isadora's fate?
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work, build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Those traces of magic. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Bombard.
need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Defender. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Expelliarmus. Defender. Protego.
ولا هو ازاي؟
Confringo. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. That's the trick. Now, Ramrock. Bombardo. Defender.
There seems to be some fighting you are doing. I shall rid you of it. Come and say your creature.
You can't stop me. Expelliarmus. Reparo. Accio. Compulso. Accio. Compulso. Expelliarmus. Don't like that very much, do you? Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego.
Stop! You have no idea what you're doing.
Keep up the shooting. You can't run forever, Ranrock. There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Expurgator. Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Not so powerful now, are you, Ranrock? Expelliarmus. Confringo.
This cannot be happening. You will die.
This
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Midi, whom we lost much too soon as well.
هو مات المدرس.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends.
Right.
But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today.
هو ما جابوا الست الواد.
Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Never imagined we'd attend a funeral for one of our professors. Glad Weasley spoke for Fig. She honored him. He'll be well remembered. I only wish we could have done the same for Solomon Sallow. I need to go and see Anne soon.
Ominous, there's something I need to tell you. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if you faced quite a fight.
The rumor's true, and I did. But it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Victor Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
You see, since Feldcroft was of interest to Ranrock, it became of interest to Rookwood as well. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw Anne, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. Oh, so cruel. Rookwood got what he deserved. Thank you for telling me. Anne and Sebastian deserved to know, and it should come from me. As we discussed, I spoke with Black. Sebastian's with the headmaster now, but perhaps there's a way to get word to him. When I find out, I'll send an owl.
الربيع. Congratulations, you have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of our school year. انت خلصت. كده نعتبر خلصنا. في اي حاجة تانية؟ عايز دي حلوة. بيقولوا هنا في لسه مهمات كتير بس لسه ما ظهرتش. نروح نبيع الحاجات اللي لقيناها. مفيش اي مهمات ظهرت.
Sometimes it seems all right.
Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you? Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
What are you up to now?
Can you explain why I have received a letter from a muggle claiming to be the mother of a friend of yours asking me to afternoon tea? What did I tell you about making friends with muggle-borns? I am highly affronted. You will not associate with this friend anymore. And if I hear from this woman again, I will see to it myself that you don't.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will
Shut up.
soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions, it will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
فضل لسه دي. طيب خلينا نسيب.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend. You didn't see that.
Accio.
That's the way to do it. Seems I got the better of you. Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. That's the way to do it.
Accio.
way to do it.
Yes.
What a remarkable shot! That's the way to do it.
Accio.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. Accio. That's the way to do it.
Accio.
That's the way to do it.
Accio.
ثلاثة إن شاء الله.
That's the way to do it.
Accio.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
يلا آخر مرة.
Let's have it.
Then take your mark. Accio. That's the way to do it.
Accio.
You didn't see that.
Accio.
رب.
That's the way to do it.
مش فايدة. نرجع لها بعدين.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that.
Perhaps another time.
Another time then.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge.
Revelio. Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
هشوف مين اخذ الجايزة.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
شو بيخاف من ايه؟ ما جابوهاش.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits... I'd say 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
النهاية.
Revelio.
ما عادش فاهم مهمات تاني غير دي. ما عادش فيها أي حاجة.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Confringo!
Revelio.
يعني خلاص كده ما عادش فيه مهمات. في حاجة كانت مضايقاني كنت عايز افتحها.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What's wrong, Eaglesby? Afraid of a staircase? Staircase! Staircase!
Revelio.
المطبخ.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
What are you up to now?
في حاجة عايز اجيبها.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
ايوه هتشوفوا هنا الأوضة
Revelio.
السرية بتاعت الجزء الثاني اللي كان فيها التعبان. تقريبا الحمام التاني اهو. اهي. اشوف في حنفية عليها علامة.
Revelio.
ده اللي كانت فيه، اللي شاف فيك الجزء التاني، اللي هتفتحها يطلع لك التعبان. طيب فاضل حاجة عايز اجيبها. مش ده المكان اللي انا عايزه.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Peasy has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.
فين يا جدعان الساعة؟ ده اللي كنا لسه فيه. ده المستشفى.
I've always said that.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore. A dreadful bore. well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Bombardo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. I forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional one can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
Now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell.
Can you tell me where I might find...
He's a At any rate, he can be found...
Revelio.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in...
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Care to guess who won?
Let's see. Grimbold Weft. I do so enjoy old stories. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Athbuddle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower,
abandoning class to wander the halls is in keeping with Professor Binns' manner of...
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it.
Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Athbuddle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks.
A bit different than that of Hogwarts.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pandadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Revelio.
At least we're out of the classroom.
There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history.
Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Athbuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Ath. It can be found...
Revelio.
In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed.
This unassuming smudge is rumored to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose
Revelio.
successful is a relative term, since whoever cast it didn't live to tell the tale.
Our students often complain about the many
Revelio.
staircases at Hogwarts, but they never bother me. Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so. As one would expect, Hogwarts contains no narthexes, since obviously those would not be found. In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed.
بدور على تمثال.
Revelio. Revelio. Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True, but imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who...
أنا كنت شايف فيه مهمات تانية. Scoop. في ايه؟ أول مرة تحصل.
Oh no, Sir Fitzroy!
Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it?
Revelio.
Faces. I'll just die.
ما عادش في حاجة الواحد يتعملها. طيب نروح نلف لنا لفة أخيرة على الخريطة. مفيش حاجة. نشوف كده هيحصل فيها ايه. اختفوا كلهم.
Revelio.
الملل ده. وهنا فاضل كتير، يعني عملنا 26 فاضل من 32، يعني لسه في مهمات ما ظهرتش. أخيرا
Accio.
Confringo. Revelio.
المفروض نتلجه عند لما يوصل العلامة دي كده يتفتح. بس كده اتفتح.
Revelio.
كمل اللي بعده. طيب ده العلامة دي. ده العلامة اللي بعدها.
Confringo. Revelio.
طيب اللي بعده.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
اوكي الباب التاني يبقى العلامة اللي بعدها. عايزين نجمده عند آخر علامة.
Bombarda. Revelio.
في أي حاجة تحصل.
Revelio.
وصلنا المستشفى.
It's George, I'm sure of it.
Who is George?
That is George.
Explain.
He was trying to become an animagus, and we were in a field full of sheep.
All is now clear. What you have here is an Ovis Aries, commonly known as a sheep.
No, it's George.
Did your friend George hold in his mouth a mandrake leaf for an entire month?
What?
And equip himself with the chrysalis of a death's head hawk moth?
A what moth?
To which he added a silver teaspoon of dew from a place touched by neither sunlight nor human feet.
All I know is he said, a tomato animagus.
The word is amato.
Oh, George! I know his voice.
Oh, he's after my boober tubers. Can you get him away?
George, stop it!
Revelio.
He knows his name. George?
What are you doing with a sheep? You can't bring a sheep into school.
I was sure it was you.
Out! Right now! Now!
I look nothing like a sheep.
You just wait till I speak to Professor Weasley. What sort of world are we in where children solve our problems?
مفيش حاجة خلاص. هنودع اللعبة كده. للأسف خلصنا اللعبة يا شباب، ما عادش في حاجة تتعمل. أنا ما بحبش أستكشف لمجرد الاستكشاف كده يعني، فهو كل فضل بس صناديق وحاجات كده تافهة مش هتفيدني في أي حاجة. يلا بينا، كانت لعبة ممتعة الصراحة. اشوفكم على خير ان شاء الله. احتمال كده نرجع اسمها ايه؟ نسيت اسمها، بتاعت الساموراي اللي كنا بنلعبها قبل ما نلعب دي. يلا اشوفكم على خير الستريم الجاي ان شاء الله. سلام.